As you can see, I'm taking all the necessary precautions. I want to talk to you today about the Chancellor's budget, which I've just been having a look at. And basically, it's about spend, spend, spend. There's been very little, from what I can see, cost-benefit analysis to any of his spending. He just seems to be spending like a drunken sailor on shore leave who's just been told he's won the lottery. He hasn't told us where any of this money is coming from, and he's just not even mentioned, slightest mention of any form of reform where we waste money. So yet again, I make the point, we spend hundreds of billions of pounds a year on quangos. He's already committed to give 40% of next year's GDP growth, and these are his own figures, in overseas aid, unaudited overseas aid. An extraordinary figure, So where is this money coming from? Where can all this money, these billions and billions of pounds, come from? Carbon capture, 800 million here and a billion there and a billion everywhere else. It's absolutely suicidal. Of course, he has to borrow it. He's having to borrow it. And he's having to lemon the next generation and the generation after that with borrowed money. And then the debt needs to be serviced. So what I want, one day, will we please have a Chancellor who will stand up and give a budget and say, we simply can't go on living beyond our means. I have found ways to cut money and slash, waste, and do all the things that he ought to be doing, not just squandering money all the time. And every Chancellor in my living memory has stood up and just squandered money. And of course, our debt now is out of sight. And the thing that's growing our debt biggest, which nobody dare talk about ever, is public sector pensions, final salary pensions, which are index linked, which are costing the country billions and billions, which don't even show up in the accounts. So please, Chancellor, and we've met, you're a nice fellow, a very nice fellow, charming fellow, for goodness sake, sit down and work out how you can save money, not squander money, which I fear at the moment is what you're doing.